Good morning. Having a cup of coffee and I'm out here in the garden and I'm harvesting my worm tea. And I do this about once a week during the summer. You can see that's just dripping away there. Anyway, there's a YouTube channel that I started watching about 2 years ago called Marty's Garden. He's from Australia. And I thought, oh, I want to do that. Because it kind of was similar to having bees. The way that I keep bees in logs, pretty easy, hands off, don't have to do much. Just let the bees do the work, let the worms do the work. And this is a new bucket. This bucket's only about 8 months old, roughly. But it's already producing a lot of worm tea, like you can see here. If you look inside, I put yard debris, or not yard debris, but I put in these kind of cuttings. Normally I don't leave these stems in it. I just use the leaves. I use like kitchen scraps, some dirt, some cardboard. And when it gets full, I wait for a few weeks and then it drops down as the worms devour the content. All right, let's move this here. Look at this. That's the power of these worms, and this is free. And I reckon way better than any fertilizer you'll get in the store. Well, at least this is natural. So it's a bit like harvesting honey, right? Except it's worm tea. Okay, I'm gonna leave these up here because I like to give this persimmon tree, see how the soil is nice and rich down there. I like it to leach down in there. Look at that. So I will dilute this all the way up to the brim pretty much. If you're interested in doing worm bins, I recommend that you get started immediately. I use red wigglers because it's taken a couple of years for, like that blue bin over there, for example, it produces a lot. Mind you, that pail for some reason has really been amazing. All right, so here we go. I put the worm tea in here, and then at the base of my plants, I bring soil back from wherever I'm running around during the day. I fill up a 5-gallon bucket full of dirt, bring it back to the garden and just empty it at the base of my plants. So I was bringing, different types of elements back here to enrich the soil. So if I'm up in the mountains or up by some of the volcanoes, I'll bring back some of that dirt from the beach, dirt from the rivers, from creeks, but always out in the wild where I've got probably less chance of having pesticide or herbicide ridden soil. You can actually put that worm tea also into a spray bottle and then spray the leaves. Look at that character. I wonder what's going on here, eh? I have to come back tonight and film something and see what's chewing on this. Anyway, so you can spray the leaves of your plants with the worm tea too. Anyway, if you've got any questions, go to Marty's Garden on YouTube. He's got tons of videos on worms, worm bins, worm tea, and worm castings. I mean, why would you go out and buy this stuff when you can do it for free in your backyard and recycle everything?